When Congresswoman Kuster first decided to run for Congress, she came and met with me and my people. And I asked her why she was running, and her reply was what she said, will always stay with me. She said, "Glenn, I just want to help people." And she is succeeding mightily with this noble vision. A strong advocate for veterans, Annie has also been in the forefront in the fight for good jobs and access to affordable health care. Annie stands firmly with the middle class, and Annie walks the walk. It is my pleasure to present to you our Congresswoman and our friend from the 2nd Congressional District, Congresswoman Annie Kuster.
Thank you, Glenn. I am so proud of our good friend Glenn Brackett for everything that all of the workers did on the line. I will never forget the night that we went out to spend. Cold, dark, cars were coming and going, trying to run into us. There was a lot of adversity, and people hung tough. And they hung tough for their families. They hung tough to bring home a decent paycheck so that they could pay. Every time their kid came to them and said, "Somebody else just got something I need," like books and a backpack to carry them in, like shoes to get to work and get to school, like gas to put in the car, that's Glenn. Glenn was there, and all of you were there, and that's what this morning's breakfast is all about. It's about solidarity. And all we could do was bring coffee and bring donuts. They were probably so sick of coffee and donuts. And maybe bring some gloves. I said, "Ladies, it's freezing out here. You need gloves." But you were there and you hung tight, and I'm just so proud to have that recognized. I appreciate all the work that Mark put in and all the years that we've spent together, and I really want to say, Glenn, we're in this together. We're here for you, and we will always back you up. So thank you and congratulations. It does seem like a simple vision to help people, but every single day, as you can imagine, in the United States Congress, it's a battle. And it's a battle to make sure that middle-class, hard-working families here in New Hampshire have a voice in what we're getting done. We've got some adversity that we're facing, but I want you to know that every day when I'm in D.C. or when I'm here in the district, I'm sticking up for hard-working New Hampshire families. The economy is stacked against us, and it's an honor to fight for everybody that's working hard. You know, people aren't asking for too much. I mean, think about it. A decent wage, a roof over their head, it'd be an added bonus if you could own that roof, and maybe a future for your kids, and retire with dignity. That's not too much to ask. It's America. We should be able to all do this. And that's what I've been trying to do in the last 3 years. Fight for new jobs, creating jobs, expanding jobs, building jobs, better jobs, higher paying jobs, and making sure that we have the 21st century workforce to do that. You all know how much your job has changed. Think about the computers. This is not your father's factory anymore. Think about driving the trucks. I've been on the UPS trucks. I've driven with those trucks, and all that you have to do with the route and plugging everything in, and you got to get there, and somebody's keeping track. By the way, I've been with the school bus drivers, the Teamsters, where they know that they've got a chip on them, and they know that people are following. God forbid they take a bathroom break in the middle of the morning, and somebody's got to know where you've been. This is what it's about. It's hard work, and you guys are getting it done, and all you're saying is, with a little bit of dignity, just give me a decent paycheck to take home. So here's my story. I want to make sure that when two people come home at the end of the day and they're tired and they've been on their feet and they're trying to feed the kids and they're trying to get the damn homework done and they're trying to get everybody to bed, that one of them doesn't leave 22 cents on the dollar hour after hour after hour, so she comes home with less than a full paycheck. We ought to be able to do that. 100 cents on the dollar. That's not too much to ask. And that the other has a chance to organize and have a union to represent their interests. That's not too much to ask. to save for those kids' future. And that we have college that's affordable and community colleges that are available. And I'm super, super proud to announce that last week we got $1.6 million loan to New Hampshire through the community colleges to buy the old Lebanon College up in Lebanon that had closed its doors. And next year at this time, 500 people will be going to community college. River Valley will have a satellite in Lebanon. And they'll be training for those jobs. They'll be training for the high-tech jobs, for the healthcare jobs, and for the jobs of the 21st century. So we can do this. We can get this done. I just want you to know I'm in the fight with you. You got me here. I would not be here. And I remember that first breakfast, and I remember every breakfast since that we've had together on Labor Day, especially because it's usually my birthday. This year it's Donna's birthday. But I remember that you stood with me, and I'm going to stand with you because you have served us, and we need to serve you. This is what I say to our veterans. Another little story last week, we're going to open up beds for homeless veterans in Plymouth. We've got projects up north. I've just been with my good friend Jeff Woodburn. We're going to bring dormitories to the community college up in Berlin because they have an awesome welding program. So we're going to get this done all across the state. And we're going to do it together, and together we're making a difference so that your kids and their kids' kids are going to have a better life. Thank you very much. I'm in it with you. And let's